Okay, this is Norb Schag on a Wednesday afternoon, April 10th, Oceanside Varsity Baseball Diamond. And in a rare moment, the clouds have cleared and the sun is shining because Oceanside has their first league win, 4-0 over Valley Center. And not only that, but it marks a milestone in the life of Oceanside Athletics and Dave Barrett because he has his 500th win of the year. So, Coach, is this a relief for you after waiting?
Actually, it's a relief that we played well. You know, we've been struggling, as you well know, and I hope that it wasn't the additional pressure on kids to perform for some number that was going to happen as long as, you know, God gave me grace to be here. But it is kind of a relief that now we can just put this aside. There'll be no, it's a distraction that we probably none of us wanted or needed, but it is when I reflect on it, it is a great gift to be able to coach in so many games, you know, against so many great teams and with so many great players, and it's been a real blessing to be able to be part of so many young lives and to have a role in shaping them in some fashion through the game of baseball. That's a great privilege and honor that I've been blessed with.
So now, for those of people who are going to watch this video on YouTube and they're not familiar with sports, they're probably saying in your mind, 500 wins, that took you a long time. Coach, why do you do this?
That's a question, a rhetorical question. As we coach often, you know, when you lose a tough ball game like we did yesterday, sometimes you ask yourself that question. But it goes back to it's a way to use a game that we all love to touch young men in a way that there's no other venue or arena that you can touch young lives like you can through athletics. And especially, I remember William Spalding, the Spalding baseball fame, said one time, you know, that the game of baseball is a great instructor of young men, and I believe that was true 100 years ago, and it's still true today.
Well, let me take you back, way back to 1970. And little David Barrett is playing baseball. Is this what he had in mind in 1970 of where his life would go and where he would end up?
No, I was going to the big leagues. Either that or I was going to be a rock and roll musician. You know, I was going to be a rock star. You know, either that or a baseball star. But God had other plans, and you know, His plans are greater than my plans.
Okay, so I want you to give some advice here. Now, all these new coaches, these youngins who don't understand anything, who are just starting out, what advice would you give to the beginning coach about his career and about coaching?
Just remember the game isn't about you. It's about the young men that have been entrusted to you, and that game is a great instructor, and will teach them a great deal about life and how to deal with the things in life if you let it. And again, it's not about you as a head coach. And it took me a while to figure that out.
Sure.
I think the one reason that I've been able to do it as long as I have is because I realized that it's not about me. It's about those young men. It's about their accomplishments and what they've done.
Okay, so Coach, I know how competitive you are, being myself competitive also. So I look forward to a few years from now when both of us are sitting here and I am interviewing you on your 600th win of your career.
Well, just like that guy in 1970 couldn't envision that, I don't know that I can envision that. But I do know that if God gives me grace to be able to do that, then I'll be very happy to have you interview me again, Coach.
Well, thank you very much. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.